Welcome to our complete guide to the range of suites on board Explora Journey's brand new ships Explora 1 and Explora 2. This guide will explain the categories available and show you some of the suites within these categories, putting a focus on the most popular guest suite, the Ocean Terrace Suite. Hopefully by the end of this video you'll have a good understanding of the type of accommodation on offer to make an informed decision on which to book if you're considering a voyage on one of these beautiful luxury ships. Let's start with a few facts. All accommodation on board Explora 1 and Explora 2 are suites. Both ships are basically identical and each come with a decent range of suites to choose from. These are broadly categorized into three main categories: Ocean Suites, of which there are 371, Ocean Penthouses, of which there are 67, and Ocean Residences, which there are 23, including the massive owner's residence. Let's get into more detail and we'll start with a look around one of the 371 Ocean Suites, Suite 8082, the one we were lucky enough to have stayed in for a week in the Caribbean and one which we can give you our informed opinion on. Let's go inside. This Ocean Terrace Suite is the most abundant suite category, but that doesn't mean Explora Journeys have scrimped on the details. Far from it. From the moment you walk in, you can see elements of thought and design everywhere. However, not everything is perfect, and we'll come on to the little things that we suggest need improving as we go along. There's not many, but balance. The suite itself is modern and well thought out and follows the theme of the rest of the ship interiors, in that it is a calming palette of creams, browns and beiges. The bedroom area is as you would expect, supremely comfortable and with the addition of dimmable mood lights, very inviting. The huge mirror opposite gives the suite a more accentuated sense of space. And it's the first time we've seen USB-C sockets beside the bed, and even wireless charging built into the bedside tabletop. These under-bedside table nightlights are a very nice addition, but unfortunately Explora Journeys didn't follow through and put a sensor nightlight in the bathroom. And it feels like they've started with the right idea, but didn't finish the job. Across from the bed there's a handy countertop which extends to a deeper one under the TV with more sockets. The floor-to-ceiling unit houses everything you need for in-suite refreshment with a good selection of glassware, crockery, cutlery, a kettle and a coffee machine. A well-stocked fridge full of configurable complimentary drinks completes these excellent facilities. Opposite is a lovely little alcoved seating area, separated from the bed by this solid shelf unit full of fascinating ornaments and whatnots. There's a smoked glass table to enjoy your complimentary Veuve Clicquot and petit fours, and while it's quite snug here, it's very comfortable indeed. Just pause for a while and look at this picture. If you read the titles of the books left to right, top to bottom, it reveals something rather ingenious. The dressing area is well thought out and equipped, but it is on the small side, especially if you need room for 2 weeks' worth of clothes. At this price point, we'd have expected a little more hanging space, as some of Explora Journey's competitors certainly provide more. The Dyson hairdryer is a nice touch though. The bathroom is not the prettiest we've seen, but it is a decent size and functional. It would have been better if they'd have fully marbled it like many of their rivals. The back wall looks anything but luxury, however, the amenities are quality and the underfloor heating works well. It's the first time we've seen USB sockets in a bathroom too. The dual-headed shower is spacious and thankfully marbled, but linger here and you'll experience the biggest flaw we've encountered. The bathroom steams up badly, and without a heated mirror, like we've seen on other cruise lines, it takes an absolute age to clear. Maybe it was just our suite, but if that's the norm, then Explora Journeys really need to take a look at this issue. The terrace is a decent size at 7 square metres, 75 square feet, and what sets it apart from its competitors though is the furniture, which is up there with the very best we've seen. The table and chairs are solid, the chairs are comfy and the table reassuringly heavy and stable, ideal for those mornings when it's just too tempting to stay in your bathrobe. Additionally, this daybed is a huge win for us. They look like they've been made to measure for the depth of this particular terrace, and it's so much nicer than a day chair or a sunbed. It's not often at entry level you will get to enjoy such plush furniture outdoors. Overall though, we thought this suite was excellent, and despite the little moans, we'd stay here again in a heartbeat. Well thought out, well designed and well equipped with a terrace you actually want to spend a decent amount of time on. Now we've shown you the standard suite in detail, let's see what's on offer higher up the price ladder. Unfortunately, we couldn't get inside the massive owner's residence because it was occupied, but instead here's a rundown of a few of our favourite categories that sit above the Ocean Terrace. Keep watching, they're beautiful. Which one would you choose? Please leave us a comment. I'm going to stop talking now and let some smooth jazz waft you through these serene penthouses and residences. Take it away, jazz hands. This Serenity residence was our favourite. I mean, who doesn't love a wraparound terrace with its own whirlpool? I don't think I'd ever leave the suite. Thank you for watching, and please now continue your Explorer journey by watching one of these. We'll see you there.